What's up, guys? Welcome back to another edition of Exposure. Don't worry, I got conceal and carry for these bad boys. 2A, baby! Hey, if there's anybody out there that hasn't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button for me. Let's share some news together. But seriously, you should hit that subscribe button. I'm just playing with you. No, but seriously. Moving on! So there was a story that came out a couple days ago that I wanted to bring your attention to because it has plenty of ramifications for moving forward with unity in this country. And it comes from somebody with first-hand experience. From the Epoch Times, Black Lives Matter St. Paul founder says he resigned after learning the ugly truth. A Black Lives Matter chapter founder in Minnesota has resigned, claiming that the organization isn't concerned about helping black communities or helping improve the education quality in Minneapolis. Rashad Turner, the founder of Black Lives Matter chapter in neighboring St. Paul, said he started the branch in 2015 but became disillusioned roughly a year after becoming an insider within the left-wing organization.
After a year on the inside, I learned they had little concern for rebuilding black families, and they cared even less about improving the quality of education for students in Minneapolis. That was made clear when they publicly denounced charter schools alongside the teachers union. I was an insider in Black Lives Matter, and I learned the ugly truth. The moratorium on charter schools does not support rebuilding the black family, but it does create barriers to a better education for black children. I resigned from Black Lives Matter after a year and a half, but I didn't quit working to improve black lives and access to a great education. Today, I serve as the president and executive director of Minnesota Parent Union. We're dedicated to helping parents move their children from failing schools to successful schools. It's hard work, and we're up against forces that don't want us to succeed.
That last line is what really stuck out to me. We're up against forces that don't want us to succeed. Now, why is that? If the organization in name is out there to really help and promote Black Lives Matter, then why are they coming up against forces that don't want them to succeed? Who are these forces? What's motivating these forces? Maybe those forces revolve around money. Maybe it's because BLM is big business.
I'll tell you right now, I'm glad this guy came out because, see, this is the beginning of the end to Black Lives Matter. He made a key point. Education is meaningless to Black Lives Matter. They're profiteers. Last week, the co-founder quietly resigned because people who have been used by Black Lives Matter, they're sick of it. They're tired of it. And so Black Lives Matter, it's the beginning and the end. They have been exposed.
The Epoch Times continues. It comes amid recent controversies surrounding Patrisse Cullors, a co-founder of the organization who resigned after a series of reports about her real estate portfolio and finances. In a statement last week, Cullors, a self-described trained Marxist, said, quote, "With smart, experienced, and committed people supporting the organization during this transition, I know that the BLM GNF is in good hands." Of course, the controversy that caused Cullors to resign is a report that she was making $20,000 as the chairwoman of jail reform. So why so much money? Because the spokespeople for the message and the message itself are always more important to the narrative in which the media is trying to push on the American public. Just like this.
If we don't step up boldly and courageously to end the imperialist project that's called Israel, we're doomed.
And what's happening in the Middle East right now? These are narrative points. These are the spokespeople for them, and their message and their reach are worth a lot of money. Look, the bottom line is that they are trying to cause division. They want us fighting amongst ourselves so that our focus is blurred. People who quarrel at the bottom are easily manipulated from the top. The more we realize that we are not enemies but rather allies, the shorter the bridge of unity becomes. Before there is no gap at all and we are one United States of America. All the fire and all the flashy things of division are just a control mechanism. The vast majority of this country is deeply united. They just want to give you an oil can for that squeaky wheel. You go right ahead and tell them where to put that oil can. Don't listen to them, it's just noise. Get out there and help your neighbor. Get out there and make a friend. That's how we do it in the greatest country in the world. USA! USA! All right, peeps, keep telling your friends about Exposure. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I'd love to have you on board. Until the next video, guys, peace! Oh, got your nose.